So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Ford Field. A short one taken at the 10. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Burden, the man on the move. A play fake. Now Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Lions are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy.
Heel looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Lions 7, Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's a short one caught by Lovely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Struck for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Johnson is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, start.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the stick.
Second and 11.
Hip cutting.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Third and 11.
Cut 92.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Williams. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
That's a gain of 8.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs. And
he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Lions 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready, set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Got it. 19, Charger, 19, go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
the ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. That pass is caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Connection made. It's Burton. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. The Lions call their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing is Williams. He's got his big tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Bears go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. It's a toss play left to Gibbs. They'll defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 77 Wolf.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Get it. Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
17 yards.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
1st down, Chicago.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to the air once more. Quick throw, taken in.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Bears add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Boswell set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up up second down.
Second and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's third down and a few inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 31, here is second and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as they take this up to the 38-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, where they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he will go all the way. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Detroit. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Bears 31, Lions 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
at the 24-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it! Alert! Alert! Cougar 92.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards,
he's got his man, middle of the end zone. Roll, Odunze, touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
A return now from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Ready!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Knoll that time. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Lions. First down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And Going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Cowboys!
First down 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Into the hands of Tesla. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you grow.
The Lions are going to have 1st and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Gibbs, and this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything.
This one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
It's Johnson from the pistol. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
23 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6.
What is it on?
They'll try the right side with Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with this.
Come on, come on.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield is Noel. And he will score. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Detroit. Now the try here for the point out. He's got it. And the Lions are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bears 45. Lions 35.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tag! Viking 18.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At the 23-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Hunter. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Go.
He'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
Jahmyr Gibbs. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
19
inches.
tight. 19 tight.
At the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready, ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.